I had such a good time with the DLC that I decided to just start New Game, and I have, in the last 2 days, made it all the way over here. I just decided I'm gonna like film replaying the DLC with some of the DLC stuff. Fighting all the main story bosses felt so easy after fighting the DLC stuff. I'm curious how differently everything's gonna hit, like, because everything in the main game obviously doesn't really hit as hard in New Game Plus. So I wonder how hard everything is gonna hit. I think Leia's mask is probably my favorite in the whole game, or one of at least. It's just so good looking. Her whole fit is... There's a lot of good outfits, to be fair. So it's not like there's that many bad ones. When I first did the DLC, I think I started the DLC at like level 70 or 74. Currently, I am level 160. That is the stats we are running with. Yeah, I got so emotional finishing this DLC the other day. Like, legitimately very emotional. This sword is easily my new favorite thing in this entire fucking game. Yeah, I'm expecting to steamroll most of this DLC, so I'm probably going to film a lot of the bosses for the most part, and that's probably what this video will be. While I was editing videos and playing through the game of the last few days, I watched Bricky's playthrough of the DLC. I watched Critical's, and I also watched Park and Harbor, so that's been very enjoyable. But I also liked that I wasn't alone in a lot of the feelings that I had about certain bosses. I don't know, there were certain things like I was saying it while I was fighting the boss, and then afterwards I'd be like, I don't know how valid that is, but I'm happy to know that I wasn't fully alone in a lot of the ways that I felt. How many tries does it take us to beat this guy? I remember his moveset, I think. I think we gotta take a rip of the Benjamin. Yeah, I cannot see. I cannot see. Alright, let's give it a go. Hell yeah, great timing. Cool. That wasn't like as clean as I would have liked it, but you know, you get hit, you get hit. Oh well. Okay. So we got next boss. Let's see what I remember about this one.
To call on me.
I don't know why I'm just realizing now the wires of her glove are inside of her arm. I don't know why I just realized that. Oh, I forgot about the grab. Well, I didn't forget about it. I just like didn't register it, I guess. That's fine. We can eat that, right? Sorry.
Weep in despair, tremble in fear, scream for my pleasure. You impudent little puppet, to push me this far.
Oh no, don't move now.
Legendary stalker, impede my work and get in my way. Enough. Who
First try. I still think that fight is so well done. The duo is it's such a good duo fight. So well designed. The good thing about doing a replay of an area is that you just kind of know what to expect, but you also don't need to care as much. Like, I feel like on a first playthrough, you don't need to care, but I feel like most people care way more on a first playthrough with what happens to them than on that second one. And so it makes clearing like stressful areas, sorry, like really, I don't know, simple. Look, Bao, you're gonna need to let me get out of this corner or something. Or I don't. I was hard stuck in that corner. No matter where I walked, I couldn't get out of it, so thank God that worked. I remember that one.
I am indomitable. Bear the pain, Veronique. Never surrender.
Oh, forgot about that, I guess. Let's see what this does. There we go. Hell yeah. That was a clean first run. I'm still mad we can't get our hammer. I'm looking over at the Steam page over here. As of today, 8.8% of players have killed the Blood Artist. Right above that, it says 8.7% of players have achieved reaching the end. And then two above that, 8% of players have the achievement for listening to the Legend's last recording. So did like that many people just close the game after the final boss fight, or did they just like, is that just some wacky Steam number shit that's happening right now? I'm stuck again. Let me out. Thank God for that move, eh? Let's see about this. Wow, that was a full stamina break, huh? There we go. There we go. Wow, I'm surprised I parried that too. There we go, finisher. Let's go. Third try? I like that fight a lot. I think that's really well done. Super easy to read parries and everything. I think I might just try like running through here maybe. Oh no. We can play nice, right? Good puppy. Ouch. Oh, did I just like iframe dodge that shit? What the fuck? Okay, we don't need to do this right now. Wait, can he hit me? Oh my god, he can. Hey guys, we don't, thanks. We don't need to do all this right now. One more heavy. There we go. Mopped the floor with that thing this time. I like that thing's moveset a lot. It's very fun to parry. Now, I was already doing a pretty good amount of damage to this guy on the first fight. I only had like 25 or 26 in advance when I fought this guy. So now I have 50. I'm curious what if it'll be like a noticeable difference or anything. Okay. I know that I can destroy his hand, so I was trying to do that towards the end, but I feel like it takes you, like it makes you see less of him. Because when you lock onto his hand and you're in front of him like that, you can't even see the left hand or the right hand attacks that he has. I think locking onto his face is probably just the best idea. I should be using my other Fable art though to break his hand when he does the slam on me. Fuck me, dude. What about this, right? Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, really? Yeah, I have so much more stamina now too to just burn through him. Look at all that damage. Kokum. Oh, really? I thought I was safe. Last one. There we go. That is a really good fight. It is a very, very good fight. Yeah, I think you stay focused on his face. Like if you're using this weapon, stay focused on his face for the most part. And then when he does the slams with his hand, you block those and you use your full like Y charge of your Fable Arts into his hand, and that probably just destroys that thing. I don't know if anybody else was watching it, but I watched like a highlight video of Nadeshot's CS2 case opening that happened recently. That shit was so fucking funny.
You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here.
I'm actually surprised I did that.
Behold.
Oh, I mess that timing up every time.
Wait. What is happening?
Let's try and keep him here. There we go. Fuck, too early. Oh yeah, fuck. Well, That decay procking on me there could have been very bad if it killed me before I got a heal back. I am curious on like a second playthrough. I was curious on my first playthrough too, to be fair. But so we find her here, but we see cutscenes of her seeing things before us. So I wonder how far ahead she was in all of that. Like if it was like what the timeline is. All right, let's try this again. I was just recording, got to the fucking bears, and my whole PC just crashed. So since beating the DLC, I've seen a few different like theories, I guess. And I saw one that was suggesting that like at the end when Geppetto kills Leia and Romeo, he obviously goes on to make the King of Puppets with Romeo, but her essence or ergo or whatever you want to call it, if she has it, goes on to be infused with us in a way, and that's why we kind of fight similarly to her and why we can use her weapon and all that stuff. I don't really know. Oh, I also never put this together, but I saw something about how Sophia is the sister of Leia. I just didn't put that together on my first playthrough. I think I'm gonna try and do him on my own here. He really is so creepy looking, but in like such a good way. He's the perfect amount of creepy for the final boss.
And who might you be? Fun.
Should I do the same thing and finish his half with the same move? There we go. I was wondering this the first time I played this, but where is he keeping those chainsaw, like, arms in the beginning? Is that just, like, you know, underneath his fur coat? I went for a greedy ass heal there. No, I actually threw that. I threw that so hard. Okay, we can get him second try, I think. I should have been a bit more confident, just a little bit. Does your heart ever start like racing a little bit and then you just kind of, you fumble the whole run, right?
Let me do anything like you. Why are you different?
No, he went for it. Props. Can I get it? Risky, but I got it. Yeah, he did not want to give that to me.
You're an aberration. You do not fit any parameters of my research. Stay down this time. You're
do not fit any parameters of my research.
Second try. That was pretty good. It's not as clean as I would have liked it, but that was pretty clean for just coming back to the fight. Damn, remember when that boss was like actually hard? Remember when he gave you trouble? Now you just beat him like he's nothing because you already beat him once. That's fucking easy. What are we doing? I can't get over that. I think about this game now like I thought about this game after I first finished it, and while I was playing it the first time, I would get off and I just thought about it, and I had to consume YouTube videos about it and shit. And then I did the DLC, and it's the same fucking thing. For the last like week, I haven't been able to stop thinking about it, and I just watch videos about it all the time now. Such like a bittersweet ending. It kind of feels like, you know in Halo Reach when George throws you off the ship because he thinks that he's gonna save everybody and he blows up the carrier? This is it's like what we did. We beat Arlecchino thinking like, oh, this will save everything, and then Geppetto comes out of nowhere and just continues the fucking bullshit. So yeah, now that we're done the DLC, we're gonna run through and we're gonna do the main last couple bosses. I think we just have Laxasia, Simon, and the Nameless Puppet to worry about. Oh, we still have the Black Rabbit Brotherhood to go through here. I totally forgot about that. Backstab? I hear you over there, big guy.
Revenge together. Die, Geppetto's puppet.
I'm so stuck, dude. Do this. It's fine. Oh no. Okay, so that wasn't bad. This weapon helps with the crowd control a lot in that fucking ganky ass boss fight, so that's fine. That worked. That was pretty simple. And then we just shoot out of the water onto the beach here. Imagine being inside of that when that lands. That would feel terrible. Does anybody ever like fight a really easy enemy, but because there is the slightest chance you might fall off an edge, your heart just starts beating real fast and you like get really nervous for no fucking reason because you think you're gonna tap like the left stick and move off? I can't remember if Laxasia is before we find Geppetto here or if it's after. Like, is this Laxasia here? Yeah, this is definitely Laxasia. Okay. I haven't fought her in so many months. I'm still sad that we never got her sword, and I'm also just seeing now that the amulet you get from her is insigniaed on the hilt of her sword here, right there, right in the middle. I didn't realize that until just now. Ouch. Let's try this. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize that she could just block my heavy attacks like that. Fully respect it. Fully respect it.
Let's try this. Let it off. There we go. I forgot. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let's go! Still, probably, other than like Arlecchino, she's definitely the best fight. And even then, she might be my favorite compared to Arlecchino, but I don't know. They're both really good.
Alright, so I went through after beating Luxasia, came back here, we put the little rose thing on. I now have every single record in the game, but for some reason, I don't have the Steam achievement for collecting and listening to all of the records from the Forgotten Timeline, even though I made sure to listen to every single one multiple times. So I don't know if that achievement's just a little buggy or not. Maybe I'll just like turn the game on and let it run for 20 minutes while this shit plays. Dude, the bulging of the arm is crazy right now. Oh man. Well, that's kind of that's that's kind of embarrassing. Well, fuck. I can't remember if that. Oh. All right, mister. Again, if this is what he's telling me peak evolution humanity looks like, I don't want any fucking part of that shit. Would you take anything these people said seriously if they told you that you were gonna have like human heads and feet and legs and arms just like growing off of your body in general? You were gonna turn into the Hunchback of Notre Dame, go blind in your left eye. Oh, and his bone is growing out of his arm. Don't forget that. I just saw that. No, dude. So we have slightly more heals. We know kind of what to do, maybe. Not really. Yeah, he might be one of the worst. I think I hate that fight. You will get no heart, dickhead. Why have I never realized that that whole thing is like integrated in his hand? I thought it was some weird glove that he was wearing. It's like actually just his hand.
I know you had gone astray. Troublesome little puppet. For freedom, not for you, but for power. But for lash. But there's no other way.
It's not as clean as I would like it still. Fuck, too early. I missed? Yo, I'm on the boss's side. How'd that miss? Stagger? No, but I avoided that somehow. Didn't avoid that. Yoink. Give me this. Thank you. Damn, pussy. See ya. I love that fight so much. Like, I was getting hit by a lot of things, but I was having such a good time. Sucks to be you. I literally don't forgive you whatsoever. I saw the DLC and I know what happens. I know what you do. I don't care anymore. Nah, sucks to be you. Thank God. Good riddance. Good riddance. I think one thing I am curious about is where did this puppet of Sophia come from? Like, did it exist somewhere that I was running around and I just missed it? Or do I need to like watch a video as to why there's a puppet for her? I'm happy there is. I'm just not 100% sure how.
It's so good to see you.
I would also love to know where she goes. Like, when do we find out? What happens? Well, ladies and gentlemen, after another playthrough of that, and finishing it after the DLC, I can confidently say, without a doubt, this is my favorite Souls-like that is not part of the FromSoft Souls series. This, Sekiro, Elden Ring, and Dark Souls 3 are like my 4 favorite games that are Souls-like. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, honestly, is go through the boss rush and just maybe try and do hitless runs, maybe just do my best. And maybe if I use one heal, that's not so bad or something. I don't know. But hopefully it just is, we're just having fun, you know? So that's what's most important. I'm curious what all the achievements are. Maybe I'll do that and try to like perfect the game. I think that could be fun, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some of the boss rush stuff and just experiment with a bunch of weapons, have some fun. Maybe I'll record myself talking, maybe I won't. I don't really know. I don't think I'm gonna do hitless because I don't think I'm that good at the game, but if I could do some hitless bosses, then maybe that would be pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see ya.